In this video, I'll guide you through how to deploy a Django project on Vercel. If you already have a Django app built and stored in a Git repository, this walkthrough will show you how to get it live on the internet using Vercel's hosting platform. We'll go step by step, keeping things clear and straightforward so you can follow along in real time. First, open your browser and go to vercel.com. If you don't already have an account, you'll be prompted to sign up or log in, typically using a Git provider like GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket. Go ahead and get logged in so you can access your dashboard. Once you're in, you'll land on the main Vercel interface where you can see an overview of any existing projects and deployments. Next, look for the section or tab labeled Projects. This is where Vercel organizes all the applications you've deployed. Click on Projects to open that view. You should now see a list of your current projects or an empty state if this is your first time deploying something. This projects area is essentially your control center for managing deployments, settings, and environments. From the projects page, you'll want to create a new deployment. To do that, find and click the button that says Add New. This is usually placed near the top right of the page. Clicking Add New will open a small menu that offers different kinds of resources you can create. Since we're bringing in a full application, you'll choose to create a new project. Now click on Project. This tells Vercel that you want to import and deploy an existing code base rather than, for example, creating a team or adding another type of resource. When you select Project, Vercel will bring you to the Import Git repository screen. This is where Vercel connects to your source code. On the Import Git repository page, you'll see options to continue with GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket. These are the supported Git providers that Vercel can pull your code from. Choose the provider where your Django project lives. If it's your first time using that provider with Vercel, you may be asked to authorize access so Vercel can read your repositories. Confirm those permissions so Vercel can see your code and list your available repos. Once your Git account is connected, Vercel will show you a list of repositories. Find the one that contains your Django project. It helps if your repo has a clear name so you can spot it quickly. When you've located the correct repository, select it, then click the import button. At this point, Vercel will pull in the configuration from your repository and prepare it for deployment. You may see a brief summary of settings, such as the project name and framework detection. With your repository imported, you're almost ready to go live. The final step is to start the deployment process. Look for the deploy button and click it. Vercel will now install dependencies, build your project based on the settings it detected or those defined in your configuration files, and then create a new deployment. This can take a short moment depending on your project size. When the process finishes, Vercel will give you a deployment URL where your Django project is now running. You can share this link or later connect a custom domain. And that's it. You've deployed your Django project on Vercel, starting from the dashboard, importing your Git repository, and clicking deploy to go live.